If you were talking to someone who was thinking about going from their current situation, they were asking you, what do you think about this SubItUp? What would you say to them?
I'd say SubItUp is I don't know how to explain it. That SubItUp itself is one of those features that you don't know how valuable it is until you actually have it.
To get SubItUp was absolutely wonderful. Did a lot for us.
We had never seen anything like this before.
The feedback for SubItUp was unanimously positive.
Time-wise, convenience-wise, has just been awesome.
As soon as I changed institutions, it was one of the first things that I said I needed.
The worries that I had originally, there is no worries anymore.
SubItUp's been there for us every step of the way.
Now it's in my budget, SubItUp for sure.
I would wholeheartedly recommend SubItUp to anybody looking for a time clock and scheduling system.
I think our biggest apprehension was actually the ability to schedule about 250 employees. We weren't sure if it was going to be able to handle it, if things might get double booked, things like that, if schedules would overlap or anything like that, but it is actually a really clean process. We've had no issues with it, and it really worked very well.
It went from taking a few days to maybe, just doing it and finishing it up in a morning.
It's crazy that something like this does exist.
To find something that had these, these functions that we didn't think were possible, we were saying to ourselves, does this stuff really exist?
It's not that big company. We'll call you back whenever we get a chance. They really do respond to you, no matter if your part-time staff's calling or if your full-time staff's calling, and that's huge compared to other vendors in this industry.
Just with everything being online, and more so for our managers in the app, they can see everything immediately in live time. This is who is working, this is who picked up the shift, this is who should be here. There's no more guessing.
Our students love it so much they wanted to meet the creators of SubItUp because they just wanted to thank them personally because it has totally changed their lives.
SubItUp has been like the best thing ever, and I wouldn't even want to know of any other system that is out there.
SubItUp says no problem, we can meet your needs.
Obviously, I started this at Bridgewater. Immediately, as soon as I got to Bryant, it was a no-brainer for me to start back up with the company.
Everyone was talking about how great the customer service is at SubItUp.
It completely changed the way we did scheduling, how we did scheduling, the ease of actually using substitutions, streamlined the whole process, made it so much easier for our student employees as well.
We found the answer to be yes. Obviously, this has helped us a ton.
Now our lives seem to be 100 times better. We are more efficient, more effective, and we're still learning all of the features as we move along.
When making the switch to SubItUp, we really had to think about can this software actually do what they say it can do. They made some pretty lofty claims about generating schedules. You can generate an entire week schedule by clicking a button.
Click one button and you could do your entire schedule for the entire semester, year, however you want to do it. You could basically set it up real quick, and it actually does exist.
There is not a chance we would ever lose SubItUp and leave it to go back to Excels. No.
And then we found out that SubItUp did work the way they say it did, and this software does exist.
Whenever you try new software, you bring new stuff in, the company always says, yeah, we'll be there for you, we can change, we can do whatever you need. And that's kind of, a go-to tagline, but SubItUp has met that expectation. And the SubItUp team is so great at saying, yeah, that's actually something we never thought of, let's make that happen and change it so it better fits everybody that uses it. And it's awesome just to see that, how that's evolved over the 2 years we've been using it, and now, where it's going right now is great.
Originally, when I was doing Excel spreadsheets, I didn't even realize there was a people scheduling system, that's right at your fingertips and based right off the internet.
It's efficient, it's cost effective, it pays for itself.
It exists, the possibility to get all of that in one place online, hit a button, and your schedule's done. And that's amazing, and we didn't think that would be possible when we were living in the Stone Age before SubItUp.
Scheduling doesn't have to be so hard anymore using all the paper. This does exist.
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 The best thing about it is that it exists.
It's for real.
I just love SubItUp. Can't I just say that? I love it.